country, but it's actually the largest by volume. So the largest place is by travelling up. So one of many.
Paradise shoulder.
From Dogmer.
Lots to see yet, lots to see. Legged animal that's native, indigenous. So it's got a lot to do with it on the head, and it's not going to run away from you. It doesn't see you as a threat in any way, shape or form. It's not the best place for a parrot because of the...
Your sister.
Here, I'll just point a couple of things out. This ridge line over here is called the hump to them at a discounted rate, therefore paying a huge amount of tax. People don't like. So that's following down under this bridge, down into the Hollyford River on our right hand side. Alright. Why are pirates called pirates? Glaciers. So basically a technical term for a glacier is where it's been snowing, the snow's built.
There's a glacier. Chap Mr. Homer was in
The Simpsons, sometimes called for hard measures. So a lot of the people who worked on this Milford Road, Milford Sound. So this tunnel in front of us is done. Fjords, they created many safe harbours for all of the. I'll get a photo. I'll get a photo here.
And calmly make your way to the rear outer decks, the buster station. We'll give you some instructions. Located essentially in the middle of the vessel. If you've found that tea and coffee station, you're halfway there. Keep walking around and eventually stairs going down. Own body weight in fish every 48 hours. Achievement you and I had struggled females. And if they're successful at that, they're rather busy having at least they will get pregnant out of the game within a couple of days.